Get ready to laugh your socks off. Or not, we don't care. It's a couple of laughs with Carrie Louise, seen on Showtime and Comedy Central. And her husband from The Tonight Show and runner-up on America's Got Talent, Tom Cotter. Buckle up, because this married for too long couple is ready to distract you from reality. Please welcome Carrie Louise and Tom Cotter.
Hey, everybody.
Hey!
It's our season finale.
This is it, season finale. We're taking a break, just like every sitcom. They go till May, then they take a summer break, and then they come back in September.
Okay.
And we started the show September 19th. So we're going to pick it up around September 19th.
Yeah, we just, we want to be liquored up every Wednesday night during the summer, and you don't want to see that.
Yeah, no.
So, but anyway, thanks for being along for the ride the entire time, and we're going to do something special tonight.
Yes, we're gonna do best of.
A best of our
But
show.
first, we have to announce for the season finale.
Well, first, let's introduce our producer.
Yeah, that's who I'm introducing.
Oh, okay. Who's
Announce
that?
for the season finale. We have to announce our producer. You know, it was our producer's idea.
Yes, that's right.
We're gonna throw him under the bus.
I think he got course credit for this. in
Because he
fact.
doesn't. Yeah, he did it for a credit. Now
Mhm.
he's done with credit. We want him to stay on, and he wants to get fired.
He
He's
wants
trying
to
to do
spread
everything.
his little wings and fly out of the nest. And
Yes.
It hurts us deeply, but we get it. We understand it. We were there once too.
He just
So be it.
graduated.
Yeah.
We'll
and
talk about that.
We will talk about that. We are very proud of him. He graduated in January or December,
December.
but he actually walked this past weekend at the University of Rhode Island, as did his twin Camera. And we are overflowing. I don't know if you can smell it through the camera here, but we are beaming with pride. We can't
are
believe
so
it.
happy.
So very fired up. Please welcome our second child, who's really our first, Harrison Cotter.
Second by 2 minutes, right? That's it.
2 minutes and change, but who's counting?
Good to be back. Good to be here for the season finale. Like my dad said, yeah, thank you so much. If you were here every week, we really appreciate it. Friends, family, all you guys tuning in, made this so much fun. And so thank you guys. Yeah, we do have a special episode for you. And I did just graduate from the University of Rhode Island. It was so much fun. And I just want to say quickly to my mom and my dad, thank you so much for the show and for supporting me through college and getting me to graduate, because I couldn't have done it without you guys. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the show. I don't have any of the grad pictures anymore uploaded on the side. So if mom wants to
There we
add
go.
them,
There you are.
she
Look at
can.
that.
Yeah,
There you are.
it's a great time.
There's his twin.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we have a little clip we made, kind of like a little best of the first season of A Couple of Laughs. Hope you guys had a great time with us. And yeah, should we play the clip?
Do you want to play the clip, or do you
Yeah.
want to talk first?
Well, we also have our third child is also graduating high school. So it's really an exciting time for us. And earlier today, just a little somber note, we were at my my wicked stepmother, who wasn't wicked. She was great. Mary Lynn Cotter's memorial service. So we've had so much going on right now, but we know she's watching from heaven. And I think that triples our viewership to 3 people. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, this is, the show must go on.
Show
We would
must go
have a memorial today in Rhode Island.
And I was crying like a little baby, and here I am. We're going
You
to try to
were.
laughs.
You
So,
were.
yeah, I maced myself right before, though. I'm chopping onions, and but anyway,
Because,
yeah,
it's your
this is
stepmother. You
this
just
is
want
life.
people to think.
you get those wide ranges of emotions in one day. It's crazy.
And the show must go on.
The show must go
We
on.
busted our butt to get here
We did.
before
We
8
drove through
o'clock.
the rain and everything to come back down here for our season finale. All right, so there's that. We are very proud of our other child, Tommy, who is graduating on the 24th of June. Very impressive.
And you have an announcement to make. What's going
Yes.
on
All right.
with you? You
Really
have a
quickly,
special
we'll do
coming
this.
out.
I have a special that's coming out. We shot it in Nantucket, and it's called Cotter Zone. But you can get it to Google Nantucket Cotter, any of those things. I can't say what network it's going to be on, but what's that river? Not the Nile. I can't remember. Anyway, I ordered some packages today from not eBay. I can't remember. Anyway, I can't say what network it's going to be on, but I used to date a freakishly tall woman. I mean, a lot of people called her a dude. But anyway, I can't say what it's going to be on, but please check it out at some point. Hopefully you'll laugh. That's that. That was my major announcement. And we've talked about the boys graduating. So on with the show.
Okay. So, there it is. Yep. All right, Harry. So we didn't do best of. We just did like little clips. I don't know if it's the best.
Certainly not the best.
We just did some little clips throughout season 1. Hopefully there'll be a season 2. I hope they ask us back.
Yeah.
It's up to you for season 2.
Yeah.
But this is the recap of some of the best clips and all the fun we had all season long.
Yes.
Okay, Harry.
On with the show.
Towels in the trash, and I will take the dirty part off and take the clean. There's times, I have to admit this, and I'm sorry that I'm admitting this, but there's times where I see a glob of paper towels in the trash, and I will take the dirty part off and take the clean part and use it.
Ew.
Well, it's clean.
Disgusting.
It's clean. It's
You're taking out the trash can.
the environment, Tom Cotter. Do you want everybody to know about that?
That is so nasty. I don't know why you would do that.
That one comment was crazy, Mom. You really take out the paper towels and the trash. How long you been doing that?
Yeah, long time. Because you idiots away.
Dad, you know we lived in that house? We lived in that house. And she's been
How many times
cleaning with
Harry-
dirty paper.
They're white. Everybody knows if you're going to wear white, you need to wear tan undergarments so you can't see. It's a nice, smooth line. And the black guys need to wear chocolate jockstraps.
Chocolate Jockstraps sounds like the name of a punk band. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Chocolate Jockstraps.
Carrie and I, when we have an argument, we have an argument all the time. Like, I like to sleep with the window open, and she likes to sleep with her yoga instructor, and that's a problem. So we have to work.
That's
Sorry.
not true. It's the pool guy. Oh, happy Halloween. This is a couple of laughs with the Halloween edition.
I was going to go something really scary to scare the children. I had this mask, but
That's a great mask. I should have wore that mask. But
Comics are the worst. Like, all we want to do is do a gig, and we'll do it Carrie and you, Tom, know, we'll go to a friggin' Chinese restaurant in front of a buffet and make people, we don't give a shit. I mean, we came up at the Kowloons,
laundromats. We've done laundromats.
Yeah, I performed in front of a spinning pie wheel at Queens College.
listen, your mother made a really nice reservation for Thanksgiving, which we're like,
I'm
because if
very
she didn't
good.
make a reservation, she would have made a mistake.
Right.
So it's very good that we're going out to dinner, and I can't wait.
Years ago, I bought a projector. You've seen these things. You
I
pull it on your lawn, you plug it in, and it shoots up all these glowing bulbs and light show on your house. And
Yes.
it's one thing. You plug it in, you turn it on, and you're done. That's
It's-
it. All
It's
done.
disgusting.
Yeah, listen.
Trailer trash.
Look, it's way
look
better than spending 7 hours in the freezing cold, getting frostbite on your hands, stringing these stupid lights, coming in and bitching because the light doesn't work, so the whole string doesn't work.
I know.
And when I bought that thing, that projector, I felt like we were done with this. We weren't going to have this thing. And Carrie immediately told me that it was lazy and tacky. And I said, no, that's your sister. But
Jimmy thinks that you would look good in red lipstick.
oh, well,
Sometimes you do get red lipstick if I'm wearing red and I kiss you.
yeah, the last time I had
Anytime-
red lipstick on, it was around my.
No, don't go there. My parents and family are watching.
I meant my navel, honey, my belly button. Calm down. Let me finish.
You're the first woman guest we've had, so
Ooh.
Except for your mom.
And we've only had, just so you know, we've only had 3 other guests. So it's not like we had a bunch of guy comics. You know me. I always
yeah,
book
she's the
women
third. So
whenever I can.
And we're not assuming your gender, by the way. We don't want to offend anybody.
That was
But
very nice of you.
nice tits. Anyway, keep going. There they are. There it is.
There they are.
I wish the screen was scratching.
Wow, that was.
Hello,
I
everybody.
thought that was your back.
The good news. I'm going to feel very tall when I get to Korea, and that
Yes.
is the feeling that I feel. I'll take some shivers as long as I have a little altitude, a little height over these people. I love the military. Everybody knows that I served 2
Right.
years for bank fraud. and then I was with the Army for a while, but it was the Salvation Army, and then I was with the Navy, but it was the old Navy. I folded sweaters at the mall, but I did kill 2 terrorists last week on my Xbox, so I'm doing my part, everybody. You know, that phrase, thank you for your service, I don't limit that just to the military. I also say thank you for your service to policemen, firefighters, border patrol, strippers, adult film actresses, pot dealers, bikini waxers, and my bookie. So, you know, I think everyone should be thanked for their service when they provide an essential service.
You've never said it to me, but that's okay, honey. Yeah, you know, when you say thank you for your service, you can't salute. When you're a civilian, you can't salute, but you feel like you want to salute these guys. So I go to do it, and then I'm like, oh wait, I can't do it because that's like completely inappropriate. But you feel like you need to do something more than thank you for your service.
Makes out with them. You make out with them, which is really
that's what I do.
Very uncomfortable for me.
No, I end up like curtsying. I'm like, thank you for your service. Like, I look like a total idiot. If I move to Florida right now, I will miss wearing my winter boots and the winter style that matches your vest, and mittens and hats and earmuffs, like all those cute little layers.
Yeah. Can I interrupt right now?
Yeah.
This is my wife on the flight to Hawaii. Do you see what she's wearing? Those are gloves. That's a hat. That's a scarf on a flight to Hawaii, everybody.
Well,
so don't listen to this bullshit. She's full of crap.
That's why she doesn't want to give it up. You don't want to give it up because you're cute fits and you're stylish and whatever. But, you know, you're not the one shoveling the driveway. You're making me and Cam go do that. And you're not the one shoveling the steps or whatever. So that's why you like the cold a little bit more than Dad and I.
Arriba. Yes.
That's it.
Everywhere you go, whatever tour you're on, they have a big bucket of it, and they give it to everybody. They don't care who you are.
Why do you think they call it One Happy Island? It's because everyone's drunk.
I would say it's my second, Epstein Island, a little happier, but this island, very happy, very happy. Much happier than Rikers Island or Staten Island.
Yeah.
Rhode Island.
Yeah. Rhode Island is the worst. In Rhode Island, you need to drink just to forget where you are.
Yes,
I'm
that's
actually
true.
born and raised in Rhode Island, and I find that very hurtful.
You guys still were very close friends, close enough that you were uncle status, Al. I used to call Uncle Al all the time.
Uncle status. And,
Still Uncle Al.
I enjoy the status.
And Harry, blink twice if he was.
Not the creepy uncle, no.
But I do want a poll. I want everyone to take a poll. And again, not a stripper poll. We're talking about it like testing the audience. Who looks more ridiculous? Me with my mohawk or Carrie with her fake ashes on her beautiful face? You befriend someone online, and it's very innocent. And let's say it's a female, and you start talking, and you just think, oh, maybe a fan, something that's very nice, and it's very innocent. And then all of a sudden, they ask you for a picture of your genitals, and you're like, oh, that's weird, but you comply because you want to be nice.
What?
And then they threaten to post it. They go, we're going to post it all over social media and tell everybody about whose genitals these are.
You're an idiot.
That's just me. Now, listen, I've only fallen for it 6 times, but I want to warn everybody out there.
Joe Rogan mentioned you in high regard recently. Any Rogan stories?
Many, but they're not appropriate for our show.
He's a senior in high school.
Right.
Both his mom and dad are going to go talk to all of his friends' parents. I would be terrified too.
I know. I feel so bad for our kids.
Yeah.
And I do really feel even bad because he goes, "Don't embarrass me," and I'm like, "Well, don't embarrass me. You drop the ball every single time."
Someone
How do you know this? Did you date someone?
a long time ago, pre-Carrie, PK, we call that.
Was
long
she
time ago.
lesbian?
No, she was a cop with me on Nantucket.
And she wasn't a lesbian?
No. At Smith, you have 2 choices: lesbian or hypersexual. She was the latter.
I don't need to know this.
No. Who needs to know that? Our first kiss. People ask us all the time where our first kiss was. It was on the mouth. Okay, so get your minds out of the gutter. All right. It was a nice, wholesome, closed lips, no tongue kiss on the lips. She wins.
My nose. Hey, we didn't. I know.
Vomit.
Get halfway through.
times
I-
I have,
All right.
Oh,
and I'm sorry.
oh, I felt like I was waterboarded for a week when I did the Sprite
Sprite
challenge.
challenge. First of all, it was 7-Up. We
7-Up.
completely fudged that whole thing.
Whatever, 7-Up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. It's like Coke and Pepsi, but that was hard to do, and you did a great job. You won.
But for the rest of the night, I was belching up ridiculous amounts of air and fizz and disgustingness. It was horrible.
It was in. It's
but we
my
did it for you,
nose
people. We
My
did it for
nose.
the viewer. Okay, that's the kind of beating we'll take for you.
My nose was stinging.
Next week, I'm getting circumcised. Well, I would be getting circumcised, but I'm sorry, season finale can't do it. All right, so we'll cancel that. I had the moil
What,
all
were your
lined up.
fans asking you?
Everybody wants, yeah,
She had circumcised.
yeah. No, they don't.
All right. So truth be told,
Yes,
because we were so busy all
we're
week.
telling truth. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because we were so busy, which I thought was a good idea, though, that we were so busy. We're like, how are we going to get a show? How are we going to get through a show? We have a show we have to do. Are we going to do it? Are we going to cancel it? We canceled last week because we were so busy. And so we decided, let's do best of, so we don't have to talk too much.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if that was the best of, but it was a bunch of clips.
But it was a
from our
bunch
show.
of clips of, season. And
And
we're
we
like,
really have-
wow, that's a good idea.
Excuse me, that's another
But-
burp.
Right.
there.
From 2 weeks ago.
Weeks ago.
But so truth be told, but then it turned out to be a really good idea. And now we
It
don't
did.
have anything else to talk about.
No, we can talk about anything. All right, so we went through the whole graduation thing. You know, prom is coming up. My Tommy has his prom night,
Mm.
and I know there's a lot of dads out there of young ladies, and I just want to say,
Listen, I cannot believe the prom dresses these girls are wearing. They're spending a lot of money on these dresses. They're like $700 for, that's including the alterations, everything. And there's nothing to the dress. There's nothing to the dress. There's a big slit here, side boob slit, nothing in the back, and a big slit right between the legs. They can't even walk, these girls. And then if you're lucky enough to go to the junior prom, which is the short dresses, or the 8th grade prom, or whatever, they're short dresses. The hoo-hoo ends here, the dresses ends here. These girls can't even bend over. I don't know how our boys can keep it together.
Mom,
What?
we already did this bit.
We did.
well, we're doing it again.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
best of, buddy.
It wasn't.
did-
It wasn't in the
You
best
did
of.
that. You might have done the exact word for word spiel.
Well, I do it. Well, it's true because it's true.
Yeah.
He brought up prom. Sorry, we already did it. Thanks for telling everybody. No one knew until you told everybody.
Well,
I love my prom. Let me tell you a quick story about my prom. My date wouldn't drink alcohol at the prom because she said it might hurt the fetus. Whatever. So let's move on.
Did he do that bit? Did Dad do that bit already?
No, because he's laughing.
That's
He's
new.
laughing.
that's new. I've never heard that one.
All right, we gotta go. It's already 20
It's,
past.
we don't have to.
We can
like
go,
a
I was
couple
gonna
of
say, why don't we go through comments? I got a
Let's
couple.
go through some comments, everybody.
Oh,
That's my beautiful girlfriend, everybody. She's
oh, Avery said congrats.
Thanks, Avery, and congrats to you, who also just graduated, by the way. And she's got a degree in finance. She's going to be running
Yes.
Berkshire Hathaway next month.
Stay with her, Harry.
Mm,
Stay with
Fine.
her.
yeah,
um
you can be Freddie the Freeloader the rest of your life.
Do you know Tim Race? Tim?
Probably. I got to put
He
glasses
said,
on
hi,
for
Tom.
the-
Love your shows. So
What?
Pagata.
I got some Instagram comments too.
Okay, get it.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Well, don't name
Um,
them if they're mean.
No, I won't. Hello from Sweden. That's pretty cool. Hi from
Hello, Sweden. We love you. I used to drive a Saab.
Mr. Keydick. When are you going to be visiting Chicago?
I was just in Chicago. When was I there? March. I was there in March, but I will be back. They just have to lift the restraining order. No, I go through Chicago pretty often. Chicago, as you know, notorious improv mecca. That's where the first cast of Saturday Night Live came out of. They were all in Second City. Also a great stand-up comedy town. But improv that's the place.
Yeah.
That's ground zero. Unbelievable. Good stuff.
And he said, Keydick. I wonder if people have noticed. We were going to run the list of all of Tom's names.
I have a lot of names because I'm in the witness protection program, everybody. Now
and
you know.
and some people comment, some people know, some people don't know. But what are some of your favorite names that you used? Or Harry, do you remember?
We'll do that another episode. 'cause
Another
there are
episode.
Too many of them.
There's so many.
There's too
Tom
many of them.
Collar's my favorite name. I
But-
like that one.
Yeah,
And,
but yeah, maybe next season we can do the list of
Sure.
old names and then we'll do new names.
Also known as Lord Thundercock.
You made Theory call you that for like a week.
I
Once.
did.
We almost got divorced.
Siri, who am I? You are Lord
Look,
Thunder.
Yeah, it was the
Yes, I am.
worst.
Yes, I am, Siri. Yes, I am. Siri can never testify against me. That's what I love about
Theory
Siri.
and
Or
Alexa.
Alexa. She's a skank
Two
too.
girls
It's
you
great.
love.
Yeah, we have some dirty chats when you're not home.
I know.
Mm.
I need to get out of here now.
All right.
Wait,
All right.
Harry, any more from the
Just hi, Catherine. She's saying hi, loving us. She noticed the names. Hi, Gina. Hi, guys. Just people want you to come to North Carolina,
Pounds.
Vegas. People want you to go everywhere.
I was just in North Carolina. I missed you.
We want to be there too. Oh, can I brag? This is where I am on Friday night.
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
at the comic strip in New York City for 2 shows.
I'm gonna be in New York City. We're gonna carpool, but I'm gonna be on the West Side, the
Gonna be
West
the
Side
West
Comedy
Side.
Club.
So she's going to be like at the Palestinian club. I'm at the Israeli club, okay? Because we don't like each other. The two, no, they do. They're
We're gonna
both great
carpool.
clubs. And then Saturday night, we're both together at Cold Spring Country Club. You can't go unless you're a member, okay? Some of you snotty people out
And
there.
you
who want
Long
to the country
Island
club,
people,
we're coming out to
Long
tell you some
Island.
jokes.
In Long Island.
That's right. Carrie and I just joined a private, very exclusive
Very.
members-only club called Costco, and
we love it.
you can't afford it. You're beneath us. Okay, let's go.
All right.
That's where we are this weekend.
For
All right,
the
let's
last
go. This,
time of the summer. I'll
Yeah.
let you guys.
we got to say goodbye. Are you sad, Harry? This was your idea, by the way, because you didn't feel like working on the summer. What have I taught you? Are you gonna be able to survive in the real world?
He's going to do just fine.
I'm serious. Oh,
Very proud of you, son.
Now he's pretending that he's
He's
stuck.
frozen. Yeah,
He's
is that
pretending
adorable?
he's frozen. He is really frozen.
I think
He's
he really is
frozen.
frozen. Good. He
All
can't
right.
talk to us. Can't mouth off.
Well, anyway, we're gonna miss you
Yeah.
every Wednesday, but you can catch everything on Spotify. You can catch up from
Yeah, go
last
back, watch
season.
the old episodes.
Watch the old or
and
listen to the old
check us out
episodes.
live this summer. We'll be in New England a lot because that's where we kind
Yes.
of park ourselves during the summer, the
Mhm.
coastal east coast of New England.
Go on
and-
our websites,
Yep.
tomcotter.com, carrielouise.com, find out where we are.
Yeah.
Come see us live, and we'll miss you this summer, but we're gonna come back in the middle of September.
Because we'll miss you. I want you to have a great Father's Day, great Juneteenth, great
Mhm.
holiday, great July 4th, great summer in general. And we'll see you in the fall.
Okay.
See you then.
Say goodnight, Tom.
Say goodnight, Carrie.
Good night, Carrie. He's off.
Last one.
He got kicked off. So wait.
He got kicked off?
Yeah.
Well, he deserved
So I have to do
it.
the ending. Let's try this again. Okay. Let's try this again. Wait a minute. All right. Wait. See?
Wow, we're closing
Wait,
strong.
this is why we need a All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh. Say goodnight, Carrie.
Good night, Carrie.
Well, folks, that's a wrap. Remember, life is like a comedy show. Sometimes you bomb, sometimes you shine. But you always blame your spouse on how they deliver the punchline. If you need to get in touch with us, email us at info.acoupleoflaughs@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in. Keep laughing, because you never know. That could save your marriage. Good night. See you next time.